A woman who was among the 10 people shot at Cabana Live in Sanford last weekend is now suing the event venue and the company responsible for throwing that party. 10 people were injured at the club, including an NFL player.
WESH News' Lana Munoz was at the venue tonight where the victim and her attorney just spoke.
Yeah, we are just outside of Cabana Live, and you can hear the music inside just days after this shooting. It is business as usual out here. Now, today, attorney Ortavia Simon says his client, Rakita Davis, was caught in the crossfire after that 16-year-old opened fire here at Cabana Live. Now, he didn't put a dollar amount on the damages that they're seeking, but the lawsuit says in excess of $50,000. 5 entities are named in that lawsuit, including Cabana Live of Sanford LLC, the event venue, and Off the Muscle, which threw the party. Cabana Live is licensed to operate, but third-party events are not included in that license. The lawsuit claims that Off the Muscle also didn't acquire the appropriate permits to throw the type of party that they held. Simon believes if better security measures would have been in place, the incident could have been prevented. Meanwhile, Rakita Davis says that a bullet went through her ankle, causing her to be hospitalized for 3 days and has severely diminished her quality of life. Doctors are telling her it's going to take about 3 months for her to make a full recovery.
I can't work. I can't tend to my kids. I can barely bathe. I can barely do anything for myself.
When we talk about what actions or what measures law enforcement or at least security could have done to prevent this, it's simple. Make sure that you're IDing the individuals, basic level measures that are typically implemented. Make sure that the folks that are coming in don't have weapons on them, that there are pat downs.
In a statement, the attorney for Cabana Live said, quote, Cabana Live continues to cooperate with investigating authorities regarding last Saturday's unfortunate tragedy. Qualified and experienced security personnel were present last Saturday night. Cabana Live was operating in accordance with applicable standards and requirements. Cabana Live continues to do so. Now, ultimately, it was a security guard that took down one of the shooters and got the gun away from them. Still, 10 people in total were injured as a result of that shooting. Reporting in Sanford tonight, I'm Luana Munoz, WESH 2 News. All right.